Hi, welcome back to another stream, or to the VOD if you're watching it. Hopefully, and I'm making no promises here, hopefully it's not going to be too bad today. Last week I tried to do a stream and it was abysmal. But we're going to try again until we get it. Although if I'm going to be honest, I'd probably super duper need a new computer to do what I want to do with the streams. But we're working on it. Where's the audio? I haven't done a mic test today. I kind of forgot to plan that bit, I put the music on, and was just trying to fix the stream settings, so hopefully. Anyway, today, oh wow, look at that. It says it's excellent streaming. Today we are working on Raven again. I'm going to get as much done as I can, and I'm going to do it quickly. So, hi. Look, it's a me. Why am I screaming so long? Oh right, because the computer's struggling. Haha, fantastic. I love it when it all works. Or doesn't in this case. Doesn't matter. Let's get drawing. Whoa, even my music's stopping. Computer, what are you doing? Nothing's changed. Nothing. Help! Ah! I just want to draw the picture, please. Everything is struggling. Life is pain. I'm sure I'll manage. Can you manage? That's the real question. I don't have anything prepared today. In terms of talking about. Let's put her hair over her shoulders. Because I want to show her back. It is crazy how much my computer is struggling to do this. It was working fine on Picasso. So I may have to go back there for a while. It'll smooth out eventually anyway. So, how has everyone been? Has anyone been doing anything? Anything interesting? How about watching any TV or whatever you watch? Because I've been watching Daredevil Born Again, and I have been having a good time with that. Not that I'm going to talk about it too much, but it is good. My only gripe, I guess I do have a gripe with it. My only real gripe is the CG on some of the fight scenes is very... When was the first Daredevil film out? Because it kind of feels like that. Okay, I'm just gonna essentially close off the tail for now, because I need to see the back of the legs. She's not super duper detailed. Encoding overloaded. Yes, yes, very good. I wonder what my CPU is running at. On OBS it reckons it's about 60% usage. So I'm probably capping near 70-80%. I don't have anything open to check. Oh, that's not how they're supposed to face. Sometimes I'm supposed to have music playing. Just drawing my silly little drawing, and definitely having fun, and definitely not silently raging. Because the silent rage is, no, I haven't got anything to go with that. I want one leg forward, so really I want to kind of do that. I kind of feel like I'm one hand tied behind my back drawing these. I've got that kind of, oh, what's the term I want? In sports it would be handicap, but I don't feel like that's the right term I want to use. Limitation? Meh, it still feels technically the same. Oh, they're on the same layer. Alright, legs are in place, let's go back to the head a bit. Raven is very stoic. At least, that's one way to describe her. Apathetic is another. Probably more accurate to say apathetic. No, the ears need to be more tilted. She's got nice big ears. I'm going to be drawing a picture of Raven soon, but what I need is the references for her siblings. I know I've got pictures of Magna around somewhere, so that one's not difficult, but Khan, on the other hand, I don't even know where he is online. Definitely didn't forget how her hair looks for a moment. What I do know is she has a couple of strands that are loose for no reason whatsoever. So why aren't they there? They're not antennae or anything like that, they're literally just loose strands of hair. I'm doing these big old tufts, but I think she actually normally has that sort of look. That sort of look to her ears. Which I suppose doesn't correlate with the way her hair strands go. Okay, I like the tufts. There's a fun echoey word. Now we'll do that over her shoulder. Wunderbar. So yeah, what's been going on in your life? Anything interesting? Oh, I need to message someone actually, because they have a question that I've been waiting to hear for absolutely ages, and they're not here right now, so I can't. Oh, shush, fine. And message. Not chat. What's the question? Boop. Right. Hopefully that will be received for long. I don't have anywhere to prop it up actually. I've got as few things open on my computer as I can, so I've got Spotify playing my music, which you should be able to barely hear, and I've got OBS running, I've got Viado to make my little me go, hey hey. Maybe I should tweak that a little bit. Change the delay just a little. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. I think. Well, I'm happier with it anyway. As to whether it loads, because nothing is loading on time. Oh well. Come on, computer, you can do it. I almost believe in you. I don't even have a cursor. No! Don't die on me. Oh, please. It's fine. It's fine. Can I even draw right now? Ugh. Don't let my computer ask for employment rights. It's not getting any. I'm betting it's going to take more than 40 minutes to fix itself. Hey. Okay, are we back? 40 frames a second. That's not promising. But it's not awful. And I can move my cursor again. Yay! I imagine the delay is pretty bad as well. So I just heard the read the message. No. No, I'm still drawing. I'm still recording. This is still going out. Errors be damned. Wait, is that a bad word? On YouTube? Yeah, it's not a bad word in my book. I don't draw the back of characters enough. My focus is definitely not going to be entirely in it for this. But it is what it is. Okay. Do you have the question? I've been very excited to listen to this question. And hands. Hands are hard. That'd do for a hand for a minute. Okay, the question. The question that is questioning. Give me a mo. It's wordy. Oh, the best kind of questions are, aren't they? It works for me. Gives me a minute to draw about 3 more lines. At some point, I should learn how to draw. Oh, that is not how I wanted that to go. And I will come back to that later, because it's kind of atrocious, but I say come back to it later, I'm still working on it. It is how it goes though. I'm applying way too much pressure to this. Make it a bit more proportionate, and then move on to the other arm, please. Please, Ton, do as you're told. That'll do. It's a bit more proportionate. Not a lot more, but it will do. If you can hear the frustration in my voice, it's only because the rage is building. What we need is, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Some Bob Ross in our life. Happy little accidents. Beating the devil out of the paintbrush. Here's the question. On the hypothetical of the perfect extinct park, every environment is perfect in plants, temperature, and oxygen. The safety and critter care is perfect too. Which creatures would you want to see? Ooh. So like, not like a Jurassic Park situation where they were brought into modern day environments and made to exist as modern day animals have to exist with, but with the ancient. That's a really good question. My instinct is genuinely to think about dinosaurs, because dinosaurs are cool, but I might be more tempted to go with something like the dodo. I'd have to give it a much longer thought, but because I don't think we gave dodos the proper chance they should have had. Like many animals, we are a mass extinction event, us humans, but yeah, I don't think dodos had the right, like, it had a good chance to thrive and exist alongside us before we ate them all. I'm still thinking it through though. Because there's lots of really cool marine reptiles as well. Though none of them are springing to mind. Loch Ness Monster, what's she sometimes attributed to? The plesiosaur, I think? It was unfair to paint them as stupid. Exactly. What they were is entirely naive to humans. Did you know that one of the scariest sounds in Africa, they did tests on this, for animals near a watering hole, isn't the sound of an alligator, which would be impressive, I think. Isn't the sound of any reptiles, isn't the sound of lions or hyenas. Every animal was afraid of the sound of humans talking. We are quite the fearsome creatures. Which, I'm not gonna lie, is kind of crazy, considering how dumb we all seem to be. Collectively, not individually. Individually, we've got some bright sparks. We're back to the computer screaming. I think I went down to 17 frames per second. That's a pretty good low. I think that'll do as a back version, actually. Let me move this over. She might be a little bit too thick, though. We're pretty impressive for a blunt tooth, no camo, weak-limbed, half-blind, and slow apes. Yep, no kidding. And I think proportionally we're one of the weakest great apes there are. And yet we've managed to basically colonize every single part of the planet, which I don't think even the ants have managed to do. That works well enough. Probably shouldn't have that though. Don't want it to be classified as gore. Brain good, stubborn gooder, and apparently we're really good at running. Like, we might not be strong, but in terms of the distances we can do, there aren't that many animals that can compare to like our long distance running. There's no other word for that. We are an impressive species. I wouldn't go so far as to say we're the best species, because that's entirely false. We are one of many. But we absolutely are an apex predator. Collectively. Okay. I think I want to move this shoulder in as well. You see, I'm getting progress done, whether my stream agrees with it or not. Earth is pretty incredible. I'll agree with that. Why are you not recentering? Hello? Thank you. Okay. What do we work on next? I don't think I've got a color reference page, so I'm going to stick with not coloring her yet. Clicking buttons, and they're definitely working. Let me instead think. What should I do next? That's a good question. Let me do that. I've got a color palette I could try and find. I could try and design the rapier, because right now it kind of just looks like that, which isn't super ideal. I know references are effort, but I would possibly suggest tracking field athletes for build. Oh, why would you tell me to use references? You're not wrong though. You're not wrong. Not that I can do that right now, because I'm not going to open my Internet Explorer till Internet Explorer. I use Edge, which I know is not fantastic. But I will scroll down. Track and field athletes for reference. That's my Hayesville reference. That almost looks like English writing. Oh, the delay on this is bananas. I don't mean on the stream, I mean on my computer. I'm trying to zoom in and out of my screen right now. Why aren't you doing anything? Uh-oh. There we go. It came back. I think one of the techniques I wanted to try and do was some color blocking. Which is a really smart way of doing things, I'm not going to lie. But for now, I'm going to stick with my known way of doing things. Just because it's easier on my brain. I hope I'm not writing on that poses word. No, good. What I need to do more like traditional drawings. I'm doing a few recently, like drawing with a young person in my house. It's been quite fun. We did a... Oh, hang on, I got a thing. Not enough of weapons girly to suggest where to look for rapid designs. The Raven definitely seems sort not to have an ornate one, more practical. I want to agree with that. I really, really want to agree with that. But part of me continues to say that I need to have the stupid, dangerous design that sort of wraps around her hand. I do agree it doesn't need to be like super intricate design. But I still want it to, I don't know. I will think about it, but I won't stick with the idea. Get rid of those mistakes. I don't know where I was. Oh yeah, we drew some Pokemon from memory. And that came out with some hilarious results. Next time you're over, I'll have to show you. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it here. I am going to be changing my stream times and technically stream days for at least a few weeks because my sleep pattern is at that point where I can't really be awake at 5 PM, 6 PM. Zoom zoom, in and out. So it just means it's going to be at something like very probably 5 AM on a Saturday. Forged in Fire. Yeah. For the rapiers. Have they ever done rapiers on Forged in Fire? They've done a lot of machetes. It's like their bread and butter. I do hope to see you on Sunday. I'll respect if you can't make it. but we do hope to see you. I know I'm not going to be present for a good chunk of it. Have a cup of tea. For a British person, I don't actually drink a lot of tea, but I'm definitely been craving it lately. I think I know why as well. I've been playing a new game, Atomfall, and it is very British. Not like Fable is British, not in that way, more literally English countryside, English accents, the way the English think. I don't go out very much, so I don't hear much of the old English accent outside of my own family. Has a bit of a chunky chin. Okay, I'm getting overly detailed on a wireframe mood. Yeah, it's been good though. Like I don't even know how to describe it. Before actually getting my hands on it, it kind of looks like how Fallout looks, but it's definitely far less zany and a lot more punishing, I think. Like environmental. Oh, what are they called? Yeah, it's a lot more punishing, a lot more like I've got to be a lot more cautious about what I do, and it's more than just like being a stealth archer in Skyrim, because the combat is brutal. What poses do we want? I just make this up as I go. Which is the only way to do anything anyway. Shadow died about a Google times in tutorial. I probably should have done the tutorial because I skipped over that. But with the way you start in Atomfall, I'm thinking that tutorial has some story in it that I probably should have known about. It's definitely replaced my Avowed playthrough at the moment. I might uninstall that. Avowed was good, I enjoyed Avowed. But I think I'm done with it. You know, there is an old drawing of Raven that I didn't do by an artist. Oh, I cannot remember her name. It was a very long time ago. I'm wondering if it would be respectful to not copy, of course, definitely not copy, but more strongly reference. I mean, a pose is a pose. Anyone can do a pose. This one you had with the big lovely printout. It wasn't even a printout, it was a traditional piece. But yeah, which I definitely have somewhere. But since having moved twice, well, multiple times since, but like the last couple of times have been a bit more frantic of moving house. I don't actually know where it is, and I can't guarantee it's in the best of locations. Unfortunately, I can't even put it up on the wall because it's not safe for work. Absolutely worth it. Oh my gosh. I might be wrong, but I feel like a Vicky might have been an artist. Might have been the artist. I'll have to look it up. I know I can find it online. Again, not safe for work, so I'm not gonna say where you can find it online, but it is available somewhere. Yeah, no, it really is traditional. It's gorgeous. And I was super lucky to receive that as well, because that was the prize. It was a random lottery for, like, I think it was 1,000 subscribers or whatever the term was. And I was like 998 or something like that. And unfortunately the artist has passed since, so I've never really been able to do anything in return. I certainly didn't have the skill then. Barmy, I know. Alright, I'll refine this one. I think I will look at that reference. I think what I'm tempted to do is, even though I said I'm going to be live streaming these, I don't think I'm going to do the whole reference sheet on stream. I think I'm going to spend some time offline. Because we're almost in April, I've still got a few characters to do, and I need to sort out my whole streaming situation anyway. Although everything is looking good at the moment, I think. How's the stream on your end? I think I spent close to an hour trying to tweak settings and fix things before starting today. And accidentally going live once as well. Running well, yay! Okay, maybe I won't scarper back off to Picato just yet. Alright, we're technically in the theme of redesigning, if I want to. And one of the things I've done is I made her a little bit more capable of moving around, we'll say. A little hiccup a while ago, but we're good. Yeah, it's good. What else should I do? Oh, I haven't even added tail marking. Technical there. Should I add any other markings to her back specifically? I've been thinking about it. I don't know if she does. You learn how to draw back, maybe. Maybe. I think she works well for fluid movement. Long squishy tail, hair that moves and flows. And yeah, I've drawn 2 static images there. Maybe on her shoulder blades for balance, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I don't know if she needs it. You know what? I add it to another layer. I can try. Did I make a mistake by pressing new layer? No? Okay, I think I'm good. Could try something like that, and then of course her tail was gonna come out, and because at the moment you're right, a lot of it is on the lower part of the screen, lower part of her design. Static's good for the natural on her physique. Her hair does cover it. Yeah, that's a very good point. So if we get rid of this for a minute, and then just sketch in where the hair normally goes. Like, because her hair is quite long. It's not black, it's bright blue, but... yeah, I think it's good. I don't need to add anything extra. I will definitely take your advice at some point in the distant future, maybe, because I definitely want to be able to draw her with like that undercurrent of muscles, where you can tell they're muscular even though they're not like solidly built like it. Like how a tiger looks. Well, I think that's enough drawing for the time being. I'm going to do some waffle now. Because I mentioned it before, I don't know if you were here for it, but if you've got any reference images of Khan, I would greatly appreciate them. I don't remember well enough what it looks like. Also any of Magda. I really need to like store some reference images, some flats. Oh shush, yes, you're fine. Of the colours, because I really want to get into the picture now. Well, not literally now, I've got other things to do right now, but like for this coming Tuesday. I've got the speed draw on Tuesday and I want to draw them. I've also been working on a website, which, don't get excited, it's nowhere near good. It's nowhere near bad. It's way worse than that, but it's a start. Skinny and they're old. They really are. We'll get some references, it'll be fun. But it's going to be a slow project, building a website. And it's going to be mine. And it's going to be... It's not going to be anything special. I'm still going to like have my art on Cheesy. I'm still going to do the YouTube stuff. Just sort of as a... Oh, and I have characters on Toy House. But my main... It's going to be my main point of, like, collecting all my thoughts in a place. Because I've got characters all over the place, I've got art all over the place, and I need a sort of static directory. A point of call and fact of what my characters are and do, what my art does, commissions, terms and conditions, like a hub, yeah. And I've got a card. Oh, what's the one on that? I think it's Tunray.card, C-A-R-R-D. And that's just a little thing, but I want a bigger thing. Once I can wrap my head around divs wrapping. Divs wrapping, it's just such a small thing, and it's been a nightmare to try and do. I will post it eventually, I'll share with everyone, but for now, it's a work in progress in the background. Just like a lot of other things. So there's that. Daredevil's been cool. Oh, I finished my course. Kind of. I'm pending feedback on the last unit. Which I really struggled to do, not because it was difficult, but because my focus on it has just completely died, because it was the last unit of the course, I think. But it was a good course, could have been better, and hopefully, if all goes well, that's going to lead into some opportunities for apprenticeships, maybe, and yeah, hopefully that's a positive thing. Positive changes. Hopefully. I don't have anything else to add. Any other questions? Any last minute things? I'm now watching my Viado character. I could have spent more time on her, but she's cute. And they released like a new version of Viado Tube to their backers, and I kind of want to get my hands on it. Dex Doodles has been showing off some of their, like, what they can do in the new Viado Tube, and it's very exciting. Bleh. Oh, yep, I'm gonna wrap it up here, because the whole stream has been fun but challenging today, and I think I'm gonna work on lining this offline and doing some tweaks while I've got some references I can actually look at. Having everything shut down on the computer apart from the streaming things is challenging, but thank you for watching if you have so far. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you continue to have a good week, and I will potentially see you next time at a completely different time slot on a different day of the week. Bye bye, Johnny.